I've only got one daughter with me at the moment. She's just gone to a room to play on her computer.
Okay, well, I started recording, so you can start if you want.
There you go. We got 8. Okay. All right. Now, let's get me up. Okay. All right. Thanks for coming along. All I want to do basically was get together and talk to everybody, because somewhere in here you're all my downline. You've probably also seen Jet's post last week about the live event we're going to have either July or August next year, and Simon's coming out from UK, and a whole lot of other diamonds are coming. Also, Rain Button from Germany's coming, and we may be getting Frank Calabro Jr. from America out here as well, which is all great news, and it's going to be held in Sydney, if you haven't seen the post. What we're doing, Jets and I are looking for leaders within our Australian members who can help out with organising the events. We're also going to be having diamond dinners and also diamond cruises on the harbour, possibly even, or there'll definitely be diamond masterminding as well, which will be diamonds only, and possibly even other events such as maybe a day trip to the Hunter Valley wineries for lunch, because we're basically going to be hosts for all these diamonds. So we want to show them a good time and show them that we're somebody, or we're a country that's on the map, in maps, basically. Pardon. So that's all things that we're looking forward to. So this was more about talking to all of you to see how you're going with maps itself, and also if you're all starting to set some goals, because you could all be diamonds by that event next year, which gives you about 13 or 14 months to go diamond, which is very, very achievable. So where are you all placed? Well, I know basically where some of you are, credit pack wise, but are you setting goals? Are you working towards goals? So, all right, who's going to chat first? Who's going to tell me where they're at?
Me, Karen.
Okay, you're up, Karen.
Okay, well, I've only just joined, but I haven't been able to buy one pack because I've been blocked, and so that's not good to start with. But I have put in support tickets, and I'm just waiting. I don't know if it's VX Gateway or what.
So where are you blocked, in your Maps back office or in VX Gateway?
I'm not sure. I couldn't buy a pack.
Okay, so it'll be VX Gateway.
Pack. Yeah.
Okay. With your Maps back office, your personal details have to match your VX Gateway details exactly, and also your credit card. If you, in a credit card, use like a middle initial, but you don't in your profile, it won't work and you'll get blocked.
Well, what do you do when your card's got a middle initial?
Yeah, if it has a middle initial, if you have a middle initial on your card, but in your profile in Maps and VX doesn't, then you'll be blocked. You have to get rid of the middle initial.
On my card?
Yep, don't use it. Don't use the middle initial when you pay.
I didn't use it. Yeah,
okay.
I knew that. I knew all that. I checked everything. The New South Wales in the Maps thing came up as international, you know, instead of having a state, it was international. And then, so I thought that was the problem. I put in a support ticket about that. It came back that, oh, it's all fixed or whatever. But then I tried again today. I even checked them up with my bank. They said there was no impression on my card at all. They hadn't tried, so they don't know what's going on.
Okay, so it's not going that far in the transaction then. No. Can you do you have Skype?
Yep.
Okay, can you and I Skype later about this, and I'll sort it out with you, and we'll get it fixed, and if need be, I'll get onto Jets, because Jets actually does all the support for Australia and New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
For Maps. Now, if it's VX Gateway, then we've got to do a support ticket into VX Gateway.
Yeah, I have that too anyway, so... Yeah,
okay, all right. Well, you and I can chat later about this one.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll get you set up and get get that working for you so you can purchase.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Who's up?
Thank you.
Who's my pleasure. Who's up next? How about you, Anne Marie?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep. You're up.
Yep, I'm on 51 credit packs, and I'm just about to hit the $1,000 for earnings, so I'm very excited about that. But my goal is to reach 200. So I want to get to 200 ASAP.
Yep.
And I'm working towards that. So that's my first little milestone, and hopefully I will get there.
Okay, and are you going to put a date on it?
Ooh, how about by the end of June?
Good job. I was going to give you till August, but if you want to make end of June, it's even better.
Okie dokie. Sounds good.
Okay, because really when it all boils down to it, all of you could possibly be at 300 by Christmas, which is Sapphire level. Because I've sort of basically set a few goals for all of you, which is for those of you not elite yet, elite by August and Sapphire by Christmas, which is 300. Okay, Anne-Marie, so end of June.
Jo has dropped out and she can't get back on.
Oh, has she?
Mm.
All right. Okay, well, she's just going to have to try the link again, and hopefully she'll be right. Okay.
All right, I'm going to mute again now.
Right, okay. Belinda, you're up now. Talk to me.
Okay, can you hear me?
Certainly can. You're down in the gully, as we know, but we'll get there. And you're doing well. You're already elite.
Yeah, I'm up to 104 credit packs, and my goal, I guess, is as you know, I'm doing it very slowly in the hard way, but I'm making it like 110 is my goal next, and then 120, 130, and so on.
Yep, good job. Okay, we'll see what we can do to get you to 300 by Christmas.
That would be great. Yeah.
Okay. Now, also to everybody, if you have anybody you've spoken to that you want me to talk to on your behalf, I'm more than happy to do it. I'm in the car I leave work about 4 p.m. every day. I'm in the car for an hour and a half, so an hour and a half I've got to kill. So I'm more than happy to talk to anybody for you. If I can help at all to get your referrals over the line, happy to do it. So, throw them my way. Let me know and give them my mobile number. Okay, so, all right. Say again, Belinda.
I might do that, Ian, because I've got speak to this person that I've been speaking to, and because he's been sitting on the fence for quite a while, so I might get you to have a word to him at some point. I'll ask him if he wants to go ahead and see if he wants to talk.
Absolutely.
But I'll let you know.
Yeah, cool. Another thing, if you would like me to send you a copy of my back office screenshot to show how much I've earned and also how much I've withdrawn, then if you could send your email address to me, because as you know, we can't send it by Facebook, and as you probably know now, there's no more screenshots allowed on Facebook because a whole lot of people weren't putting in a disclaimer there, and they've decided that we can't keep doing that because sooner or later it's going to backfire on us and we're going to get a kick in the ass from Facebook, and we'll end up all being blocked out of Facebook. So that's the reason for that. But if you'd like me to send a screenshot that you can share with referrals, which is fine, just let me know. Send me your email address and I'll send it to you. So that's for everybody as well.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. How about you, Janelle? You're up next.
I am.
You there? Okay. Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good.
I am here.
Good.
My microphone wasn't here, but I was here.
Okay.
Well, I'm just going slow and steady at the moment, and until I get some cash through, which won't be long because everyone keeps hitting me up for solo ads for maps, which is working well.
Good.
So at the moment, I'm just using my profit share to buy packs until something breaks.
And good old Flow 10.
Oh my goodness! She enjoyed Power Lead System, and of course the it went up to Joe Botting because she's my sponsor. But I must have spent at least 7 hours with Flo just trying to get an email out. So yeah.
Oh, okay. I actually thought I said to her on the last Skype, don't go ahead with Power Leads, but anyway.
She did. She'll get it. She just doesn't take the time to get it, if you know what I mean. She knows what to do. She just hasn't got confidence in herself. So that's what I'm trying to build with her, is the confidence to just do it, Flo.
That's right. That's right. I better make some more contact with her as well, and we better get our passports ready for Singapore, Janelle.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll get some stuff happening for you.
Yeah. So from Sydney, there's been one of the girls there, Kalina's been giving my name out for the solo ad, so that's good. And they're getting some good results. And the same with is it you that knows somebody that's in that travel thing? The travel
thing.
Don't
think
I'm
so.
sure it was Tim. Is Tim in it? Tim. Anyway, he bought some solo ads too. So any money I make from that's going into
on our behalf.
Yeah. Well, there's a few others that have come through as well. So, all going good.
All right, that's awesome. Okay. So, how about Jenny next? You there, Jenny?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. How are you going? You good?
Well, I've got 12 traffic packs, and I've been in it for, when was it? A week and a half ago.
Good job.
Plan to keep building up Anne is. But I suppose at the beginning it takes slower to take off, and then once it takes off, it's easier to compound and grow quicker.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, put it this way, if you've got, say, 100 packs, you're basically making about $60 a day. So you could buy one from your back office daily out of profit share.
Is that the magic number, 100?
Well, put it this way, it helps. I mean, the magic number is obviously 1,200, but even at, I think it's 83 is basically making you 50 a day. So that would give you a credit pack from your back office daily once you get to 83.
Right. And can I ask you what strategy to grow the quickest? So, say if we could achieve being diamond next year. What would be the strategy you would suggest, or that you did to get where you did?
Well, obviously buy as many as you can when you can, or if you could even buy a lump sum to start with and just buy only from profit share from there on in. That's also another way you could do it. But I mean, as we all know, everybody's budget's different. Everybody's life situation is different, so you can only do what you can do. I find confidence is a lot of the problem with people where, we've all been there, we've all been ripped off in something, lost our money, so, confidence is a big thing. But I mean, as I see it, and I've spoken to Jets a lot about this, the original way that MAPS was set up had a lifespan of 10 years. Then when they brought the spinning wheel on, that added an extra 5 years to it. And there's also more things coming online this year, including, I think will be next year, is going to be a digital publication company, which is like ClickBank, ClickSure, JVZoo. Well, there's going to be, MAPS is going to have their own. So that's going to extend the life of MAPS even further. To what? I don't know, but I would say you'd be looking at probably minimum 20 years. I reckon probably a lot more.
Blowing up in our face.
So it's certainly very, very secure. Mike Deese and Jets were both in a business called Banners Brokers, and that was, I think, about 3 or 4 years ago. They've known each other about 5 years, and they both lost a lot of money in Banners Brokers. And Mike Deese went away. He said to Jets, "I'll be back in a couple of months. I'm going to go and plan my own program." And he came back and said to Jets, basically sent him a piece of paper and said, this is the outline of what I want to do. What do you reckon? And Jets said, well, if you're in, I'm in. So Jets was the 12th person to sign up in the business, and that was October 2013. and they've only gone from strength to strength. We had a Google Hangout, must be about 3 or 4 weeks ago now, with Tony Booth. Tony and Lynn Booth basically are the front executives of Maps, and Mike Deese that owns it and founded it basically works in the background on other programs to add to what we already have. And I said to Tony at the end of the call, I said, where do you see Maps being in the next 5 to 10 years? And he said, it will be a $1 billion company. So he obviously knows what's coming online, and he knows it's going to go from strength to strength. And at the moment, I think it's about 4,000 people a week are now joining worldwide. So it's absolutely going gangbusters. So I think everybody can feel secure in all of that, that it is working. I mean, certainly the sort of money you make here on a lump sum is much higher than what you get in a bank, you know, say a bank account or a term deposit, even probably an investment on the internet, you know, shares and things like that. So, you know, I've even said to some people, or some people have said to me at our functions, how can I get ahead quickly and how can I get some extra packs quickly? And I said, well, I'm not telling you to do this, but if you were to go and buy 300 credit packs on a credit card, for instance, the money you are earning would more than cover the minimum payment on your credit card in a month, plus more, and you would still have, I think it was a couple of grand extra to also buy more credit packs. So, I mean, that is an option, although I'm not saying to anybody go and get a credit card and go and, you know, put 15 grand on it, which is what 300 packs basically is with then the exchange rate on top. So, I mean, there's all sorts of ways you could do this, you know. I mean, it's endless on how you could do it, the way you could do it, how long you want to do it in. It's not a race, but it would be all good if you could all be diamonds by the function next year, because then you would all be recognised on stage as diamonds. You would all be invited to diamond events, and you all get one of those big ass checks on stage from Simon. So I mean, that's all a plus too.
Well, that sounds good. So basically, it would mean investing a little bit more at the beginning, and then let the system run with it.
Absolutely. I mean, some people have even said to me, "I want to buy 1,200 right now today," and I've talked them out of it. And I said, "Well, don't, because if you went and bought 1,200 credit packs from nothing, which is basically 60 grand, plus the exchange rate from Australia to the US, it's basically going to cost you $78,000. But what's going to happen in 100 days approximately, when they all expire, you're going to sort of come along up to this, make heaps of money, and then you're going to drop straight off a cliff, and 60 grand of it's got to go straight back in from your back office to then buy another 1,200 packs. So what I've said to people is, why don't you look at, you know, a strategy of, say, buying 50 a week or 100 a week, or, you know, 50 a month, 100 a month, whatever, and do it slowly, so you're not getting hit with exchange rate, but buying from your back office. So it's less money out of your pocket, which means it's more profit, rather than losing 18 grand in a exchange rate.
Gosh,
you know, so that's a much better way of doing it, I think. But, you know, everybody's agenda is different. You know, I mean, I plan on putting a hell of a lot in every month for the next 3 months to be 1,200 in the next 3 to 4 months tops.
Fantastic.
So, I mean, everybody's agenda is different. Everybody's plans are different. Everybody's life situation is different. So you can only do what you can do and what you feel comfortable with.
Thank you.
That's my pleasure.
Great information.
All right. Okay. How about Joe? You're up next.
Ian.
Hello.
Janelle.
Oh, Janelle. Hello.
Is this available in all countries?
Matt?
Yeah.
As far as I know, yes. Anywhere where there's an internet connection.
Okay. So yeah. I'm just talking to someone in India. All right, cool.
Oh, actually, India is becoming a very, very big market. We came across a guy, I think it's yesterday. He lives in Adelaide and he's got 800 credit packs and didn't even know any of us existed.
Oh, okay.
And so he might end up being Australia's next diamond, and he is Indian. And his sponsor is in India. So if you can get into the Indian market, go for it.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Joanne, talk to me. I can't unmute you. You need to unmute yourself. Jo, unmute yourself. Up the top, in the middle, microphone with a line through it. Jo. Maybe we'll come back to you, Jo. How about Rika? Rika? Unmute your microphone. Rika, are you awake? No, that's not working. Can we come back to you, Jo?
Hello?
Is that Jo? No, Rika. Okay, Rika.
Hi.
Oh, your camera's close. I can see your left ear and your left eye. Now your fridge.
Oh.
Yeah, I see your fridge.
Hang on. I can only see someone else's screen.
Okay.
I've turned myself off. It's easier.
Okay. All right, talk to us.
Well, my problem at the moment is my partner and I, we are heavily invested in real estate, and yes. That main investment property, which may actually be sold in the probably within the next few months anyway.
That's right. A developer's
so then I won't have any issues buying credit packs.
Yep.
Because it's going to go to
Good job.
Good job, it'll be good. But at the moment we suffer problems because the tenants, or one of the tenants, is refusing to pay rent, and we may have to evict them.
Yep.
So we're actually struggling with cash flow at the moment because we do need to spare any dollar to be able to pay the current mortgage.
Sure.
But I just know this will be all resolved very, very quickly, very soon, and then I'll be ready to go. At the moment, I'm highly invested with one credit pack.
Yep.
And I'm getting to know the platform, and I'm doing my little ticking those ads daily, so I'm getting used to that. And I'm really keen to do my own advertising on the platform. How much does it cost to advertise on there?
Well, it depends on what you want to do. Do you mean just on the traffic exchange?
Yes.
It's free.
It's free?
Yeah.
So
that's when you buy a credit pack, you're given 550 credits or views to whatever you want to promote on the traffic exchange. So that is free. That's what you get when you buy a credit pack. And then you also get 10 booster credits. So if you apply the 10 booster credits, that will run your video to your promotion, whatever you want to promote, from 10 seconds to 30 seconds.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why you're given credits every time you get a credit pack. So use those and you apply those.
So those 500 credits, they last for 500 ads, or what does it mean?
No. It's 500 views to views to whatever you want to promote.
Yeah. So I'd be interested to work on that and actually learn more about it, and also see from you guys, have you had any are you tracking those ads, and are people actually clicking on it, and do you get any sales from it?
Yeah, that's all in your back office as well. You can look at your click-through rate and the whole bit. It's all there in your stats. Yeah, in the promotional center.
Go, I've got to look into that. Now I've got another issue with this advertising platform. It's actually most of the ads that you look at are actually not displaying properly. You have to open them in an extra window. So I just sometimes wonder about the efficiency of those ads, if they actually work.
Well, in the extra window is basically just taking you into that particular ad in the exchange. So you go off the exchange basically into the window to view the ad, and then when your 10 seconds or your 30 seconds is up, then you can click off it. That's how it works.
But you see what I mean, that a lot of the ads actually don't display properly. If you scroll down in that window, the mouse hangs, and it's just
If it's not showing correctly, or it's a blank page for the 10 or the 30 seconds, it's because the person that set the ad up hasn't set the ad up correctly. So,
okay,
so that's their loss.
That's actually my next question. How can you actually see, when you post your ad, how can you actually test it if it's working correctly? Can you test it?
Yeah. When you're setting it up, before you select in all the countries that you want to view your ad, you can click on your own ad to test it to make sure it's coming up, which you should do every time you set up an ad to make sure it's working. Otherwise, you're going to waste your views.
Say again. So when you click on the countries, you click on your own ad?
No. When you're first setting up your ad, and you write your heading and your text ad, and then I think for me it says preview. So you can click on that and you can see how your ad looks. While you're at it, you click on your clickable link at the bottom, whatever you've made your clickable link, and it should take you to your offer, which you should always check when you set it up to make sure it works. Yep. Okay, now if you like, I can call into your place one afternoon on the way home if you like. And I can sit down with you and make sure that it's working and go through it with you.
Great.
We can set it up for one afternoon during the week if you like, and I'll call in.
Also, do we learn a good way to advertise maps? Let's say, where do you guys advertise maps? Because you can't really do it on Facebook, can you?
Well, you can, but you can't show a back office and you can't have your maps referral link. But you can use a URL to a capture page.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
And I don't know whether you are, but you need to be in some internet marketing groups. You've got to check to make sure you're allowed to post in them with an offer. Some groups you can't, which I've had a lady in the Gold Coast that has been posting all sorts of stuff in like Power Leads official group, for instance, which is Power Leads only. And she's been posting there, and I've had to say to her, stop doing that, you're going to get kicked out of the group. Yeah. So you need to make sure it is a group where you can actually post something that you want to promote without being blocked.
Yes.
Okay, so there's lots of internet marketing groups there, there's thousands of them. And you just need to pick a few and run an ad in those. As I said, you can run your capture page in those, a link to it. And do that way, or you could even basically just put a text ad in or some sort of an ad in there where you can ask people to contact you because you want to work with 5 people or 10 people, a bit of a brief description what you want to do and maybe get some people that way as well.
Yeah, okay, good.
Also with the traffic exchange, if you go to there's a place called JV Notification Pro, and you can get some products there that are in pre-launch. They will give you all the banners and all your links and email follow-up for upcoming release of products. There you should be able to get some good sales if you want to advertise those on the traffic exchange.
Good idea.
And it's free to sign up, and what they'll also do is send you emails letting you know on the actual release date when you can have your links to then start promoting your links on the traffic exchange. So that should get you some sales also from the traffic exchange.
Okay, good one. Alrighty. Thank you very much, Ian. Yep. All right.
Okay, now can we come back to Joe? You there, Joe? Joe? No? Is Joe even there?
She's having problems with her mic. It won't unmute.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I can't unmute it from here either. Is she still on though? Is she, Anne-Marie?
Yeah, she's saying yes, she can still hear us.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, in the meantime, has anybody else got any questions that you want to ask? If you have...
She might be on now. Janelle's unmuted us.
Okay, you there, Joe? You there, Joe?
We could hear her before. I don't know what's happened. I think she can maybe having Maybe something on the microphone. Just type, Joe, because we can see what you type.
Yeah, she's typed here. She can hear us.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, she's having trouble.
Now, how does the wheelie thing work?
The spinning wheel?
Yeah, that's a bit of a crock, I think.
No, not at all. It's brought more money into the system, which has extended the business by 5 years. So whenever you can, obviously, use it. You can also advertise on it out of your advertising fund if you want to advertise on there as well, if you've got a program or whatever you want to advertise. But it has brought more money into the system, so whenever you can, use it. But it's certainly not a farce. I mean, they wouldn't have brought it on if it wasn't going to work. So, yeah.
There's a lot of time there's nothing in there either. There's a lot of times when people haven't paid because it's about $29 or something to actually put an ad on.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it shows you if you click on the, I think on the box, it drops down and shows you what it's worth to advertise and so on. But yeah, you're right, Janelle. Quite often there's nothing there to view. So we're all working on that for people to use it more and so on. So I know Jets is talking to Mike Deuce over that constantly, and they're working on it. Anybody else got any questions? Anybody? Don't all talk at once.
Joe, any more questions? No.
No. Did I answer your question with the wheel, Joe? You want to type yes or no? Well, I'm taking that to be yes, and your last word was yes with a D. Okay. Anybody else got any other questions or anything? No? Okay. Also, too, with the event next year...
I do.
You do?
Sorry.
Oh, Rico. Okay. Talk to me.
Sorry. It's just like I found that I often get logged out and can't log back in. And it tells me that my... Huh?
It's probably something to do with your computer or your internet connection.
All right.
I know most people don't have problems. Every now and again when it comes up, it's usually something to do with their service or their internet, something to do with their internet.
Okay, no worries. Okay.
When I call in and see you, we can sit down, we'll have a look at it, and you can show me whatever other dramas you're having.
Okay, great. Thanks, Ian. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll talk to you during the week about a time.
Yep. Excellent. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
All right. Yes, so
I actually started to use my iPad, Rika. Sorry, Ian.
Sorry,
have you got an iPad, Rika?
No, I usually use my laptop for that.
Because the iPad's so much better, let me just say. Because they were logging me out all the time too, and I've been using the iPad, and it just takes 5 minutes. It's so much quicker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yep, awesome. Okay, so with the function that's coming up next year as well, Jets is putting together a group of elites and above in Australia. I think he wants about 70% of them from Sydney or New South Wales to work as a team together on the function for next year. So that'll be sort of masterminding, coming up with ideas for the functions, whole host of things. So if anybody of you are at that level or above, which Belinda you are, anybody else wants to be a part of it, if you could also let me know at some stage, and it could be something that could be quite good working as a team as well towards the function. As I said, masterminding events, organising events, basically also working towards just even hosting everybody that's going to be here. From what I understand, there's going to be a hell of a lot of diamonds coming here from the UK and also Europe, not only for functions, also going to New Zealand as well for functions over there, but I think they're all planning on having holidays here at the same time. There's no point coming from the UK for a couple of days and going again. So I think they, Jets is going to organise all the dates next month when he's in London getting his check on stage. He's spending a week with Tony and Lynn Booth, and he's also spending quite a bit of time with Simon, and they're going to nut out an actual date and also how long he's going to be here, who's coming at this stage. So it's going to be huge. So we're going to need people helping out there, even just as I said, with organising functions, even hosting people in regards to, you know, I mean, there's going to be things, even touristy things going on. I would expect they'd be here a minimum week at the moment, I would expect. So you can also let me know if you want to be a part of that or if you can contribute. Be part of the team would be awesome.
Ian, Joe has just asked a question. Is there a chart that shows all the different levels?
There is. I shall send it to all of you if you would like. And as I said, I'd like to see all of you at Diamond on stage in the event next year. And there's also quite a lot of levels of Diamond. So, I mean, it's all achievable. But if you'd all like to send me your email addresses, I'll email it to you because I have trouble with it going through Facebook for some stupid reason. But I can email it to you. So then you can keep that on file and refer to it, even your downline if they want to know.
Okay.
So, okay, cool. Anybody else?
Do you have to be a certain level to help out at the event?
Well, ideally, we want people to be at Elite ASAP to be doing that. Jets is talking about Elite only, but if people are almost at Elite and I tell him, well, I think this person could contribute, then you know, I'm sure he would consider it. But he's making the decision, so if you would like to be a part of it, sure, let me know, and we'll see what we can do to try and get you at Elite ASAP.
Ian, what's Elite level? Is that 100 packs?
Sorry, Elite is 100, yes. Okay. Sapphire is 300. I think it's Ruby is 600. Could be Emerald 900, and then Diamond is 1200.
Okay, thanks.
So, and also too, when you reach any of these levels, if you can please let me know, so then we can put up a post in the group just to basically give you a bit of a pat on the back because you've reached you know, whatever the level is. So I'm big in.
What's 50?
Nothing. Half an elite. See, all these different levels have been put together by Simon, not Maps. So he's the one that's come up with all of these levels. So and I think he's the only one that's I think it's International Crown Ambassador Diamond or something or other, which is a diamond with, I think it's 5 diamonds under him at least at blue level, which is one above diamond, and earned more than $1 million, and he's the only one at the level.
Ian, Joe's asked another question. She's struggling with trying to explain how it works to new people in a quick version, as she feels she's rambling on too much.
She's overcomplicating it. Okay, for everybody, first and foremost, it's a traffic exchange. Some people say to me where they say, oh, you know, I'm trying to get this person involved and I'm trying to get them to invest. Don't tell them it's an investment because they're going to think it's like the stock exchange. So you need to let them know, first and foremost, it is a traffic exchange. And it, as the name says, my advertising pays. Okay? So you click on your 10 ads to qualify you daily to be paid every 20 minutes. That's basically it. But from that, you can then be making money outside of Maps from the traffic exchange for any offers you're promoting from ClickBank, ClickSure, JVZoo, those type places, is an extra cash stream outside of Maps. Okay? And then, as you know, you can also be paid $5 per pack from your referrals. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. If you try and overcomplicate it, people get lost and they think it's an investment, especially if you're using the word invest. They think it's something like a stock exchange. So you need to stay away from the word invest. And as everybody knows, your own business costs money and there are overheads. So obviously you need to spend money to make money, but it is a very small investment if you want to. We've had people that have joined for the free 30-day membership, had a lot of referrals come in the first 30 days, which has also got them credit packs and also paid their $99 membership fee at the end of the month from referrals only. So that is also something that is achievable from doing it with no money out of your own pocket. So, you know, if as I said, if anybody wants me to talk to referrals or somebody for them, if you're having trouble explaining it, from 4 o'clock in the afternoons, 5 afternoons a week, I'm in the car for an hour and a half. So I'm more than happy to talk to anybody on your behalf.
Okay,
Ian, guys.
what about anybody in the US? Will you talk to them as well?
Absolutely, I'll Skype with them if they want. If they want to talk to me, I'll Skype with them if they would like.
Okay.
I've done quite a few times, as Janelle knows, with Flow 10 in Singapore. So I'm more than happy to talk to anybody as well. You know, even out of the country, we can do that by Skype.
Alrighty, thanks, Ian. I've got a girl in the US that's waiting in the wings, so she will join, I think.
Okay, I'm more than happy to talk to her on Skype, and if you like, you can join as well, and the three of us can chat.
All right, excellent. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else?
Ian, sorry, we've got 5 minutes, and then I've got to go, and I'm running it at the moment. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, by then I'm ready to get out of here too. So, quick, make it quick.
Anyone else got any questions?
Anybody? No? No? Everybody seems to be silent. You can also contact me after this if you do have any other questions. You can always contact me through Facebook or we can Skype. Just let me know. If you have any more questions. So, everybody all good?
Yeah, thanks, Ian.
Okay, my pleasure.
Ian. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thanks,
Okay.
everyone.
Talk soon.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's being recorded too, I think.
Sorry, what was that, Janelle?
Bye.
It'll be recorded as well on Google, so I'll send you the link.
All right, good job. Thank you very much.
All right, see you guys. Have a nice weekend, Sunday.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.